Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome to your SST class. From today, we are going to start our revision as we have completed our portion for Unit 4. So, revision is essential. Is it so or not? So, from today onwards, we will revise the chapters which we had already taught for the Unit 4 examination. Let us start. Today we are going to revise chapter number 6. In very short, I will explain some topics of this chapter, and after that we will discuss some questions related to the same topic. So let us start. In this chapter we had read about the coastal plain, coastline, all these things we had read about this chapter. A coast is a place where sea water meets with land. Here you can see this is sea and this one is sea, and here you can see this is land. So this area you can see sea water, where sea water meets with land, is known as coast. Clear? Do you know India has a large coastline? Its coastline is about 7,416 kilometer. Its coastline is about 7,416 kilometer. And we had read that India is a peninsula. What is peninsula? The land which is covered with water from three sides is known as peninsula. Here you can see these are the coastal area of India, and it is covered by water from three sides. Here you can see Arabian Sea is there towards its west. Towards its east you can see Bay of Bengal is there, and towards its south Indian Ocean is there. So it is covered with water from three sides. That's why India is known as a peninsula. There is a difference between peninsula and island. Island is a piece of land which is covered with water from all the sides, and peninsula is a piece of land which is covered with water from three sides. All along the coastline there are narrow plains. These plains are known as coastal plain. Okay, when you will see along the coastline, here you can see these are the coastline. This black line, this red line is showing the coastline here, and all along the coastline this yellow color portion, you can see the yellow color portion all along the coastline. These are known as the coastal land. Okay, these are known as coastland. Towards the western part of its coastline, the land is known as Western Coastal Plain. It is the coastal plain and it is known as Western Coastal Plain. Western Coastal Plain. Whereas towards east, the coastal plain is known as Eastern Coastal Plain. Towards its western coastal plain, the states which lies in this area are Gujarat, here you can see Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka and Kerala. These are the states which lies in western coastal plain. Whereas Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and some parts of West Bengal, these all states lies in Eastern Coastal Plain. The coastal plain of India is divided into two parts, Western Coastal Plain and Eastern Coastal Plain. In western coastal plain, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka and Kerala lies, whereas in eastern coastal plain, West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu lies. Now, between Western Ghats and the coast, the land is plain and is known as Western Coastal Plain. Right now I have told you that between these Western Ghats, the chain of hills is known as Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats, which covers the southern plateau. In chapter 5 we had read. So, the plain between Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea here is known as Western Coastal Plain, whereas between Eastern Ghats and the coast, the land is known as Eastern Coastal Plain. Here, fishing is an important occupation of people who are living near the coast. The main occupation of these people are fishing, and many seaports have also been developed in this area. Now, these coastal plains, Eastern Coastal Plain and Western Coastal Plain, these coastal plains are divided into some parts. Western Coastal Plain is divided into 3 parts. First one is known as, here you can see this one is known as the Gujarat coast, second Konkan coast and third is Malabar coast. Whereas the Eastern Coastal Plain is divided into 2 parts, Coromandel coast and Nadar Sircars. Here you can see through this map, it is very clear. These are the Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Here you can see these are the Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. And here these are the parts. First one is the Gujarat coast, second one is the Konkan coast and third one is the Malabar coast. The Western Coastal Plain is divided into 3 parts, Gujarat coast, Konkan coast and Malabar coast. Whereas the Eastern Coastal Plain is divided into Coromandel coast and here the Northern Sircars. Now, islands are the piece of land covered with water from all the sides. Here these are the picture of some islands you can see on your screen. This is the piece of land which is covered by water from all the sides. Here also you can see this is the guitar shaped island and it is one of the island of Andaman and Nicobar group of island. Everywhere you can see water is there. India has 2 groups of islands. First one is known as Andaman and Nicobar Island and second one is Lakshadweep Island. Now, why it is known as group of island? Andaman and Nicobar Island and Lakshadweep Island is known as groups of island. Many islands together form Andaman and Nicobar Island and Lakshadweep Island both. In Andaman and Nicobar Island, approx 300 islands are there, and in Lakshadweep Islands, about 36 islands are there. Andaman and Nicobar Island are in Bay of Bengal. Here you can see this is the map of Andaman and Nicobar Island, this one. And Andaman and Nicobar is divided into 3 parts, you can see. Here this one is the northern part, North Andaman. This one is known as Middle Andaman and here downside it is known as the South Andaman. And its capital is Port Blair. Port Blair is capital of Andaman and Nicobar Island. Here you can see this one is the Port Blair. Okay. And it is in Bay of Bengal towards the east of India, and there are roughly 300 islands in this group of islands. Next, Lakshadweep Island. Lakshadweep is only coral island chain in India These islands were formed by accumulation of coral on the volcanic tops of Indian Ocean ridges, which sank below the surface millions of years ago, presumably due to the rise in seawater. In this group of islands, total number of islands are 36, and out of which only 10 are inhabited. Okay, only 10 islands, in these 36 islands, only 10 are inhabited. Means in only 10 islands people are living. Its capital is Kavaratti. Now let us try to solve some questions related to this. Rest part of this chapter we will discuss in next class. Let us see. I know you all are knowing the answer of all the questions. First, a big land mass surrounded on three sides by water is known as, what is it called? Do you know? Yes, it is known as peninsula. A big land mass surrounded on three sides by water. Next, a place where seawater meets with land is called, right now I have told you, a place where seawater meets with land is known as coast. It is called as coast. Next, the coastline of India is about, it is about 7,416 kilometer. Okay, and what were the islands of Andaman and Nicobar called during British rule? During British rule, it was known as Kala Pani. Have you heard Kala Pani? Yes, we had read about the Kala Pani, that Britishers used to keep the Indians there to cut their contacts from their family and rest of the people. Next, which is the southernmost tip of Indian mainland? The southernmost tip of Indian mainland is, it's Kanyakumari. Kanyakumari is the southernmost tip. Where are lagoons found? Lagoons are found in the Malabar coast. About three coasts we had, just right now we have read about three coasts. That is the Gujarat coast, Konkan coast and Malabar coast. So, along the Malabar coast, lagoons are found. Here you will write Malabar coast. Northern Sircars and Coromandel coast are part of which coastal plain? Northern Sircars and Coromandel coast, these are part of eastern coastal plain. Okay. In this way, the questions will come. Okay. So, revise the chapter by solving this type of questions. For today, till there only. In next class, we will discuss some more thing about this chapter only. Till then, bye-bye.